2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan arrives with bulkier face, same V12 engine. 6 years ago, Rolls-Royce launched the Cullinan, its first SUV, taking the British marque's signature oversized opulence to new levels. Now Rolls-Royce has unveiled the Cullinan Series II, a refreshed version of the go-to family hauler for the 1%. The Cullinan Series II remains powered by a V12 engine and introduces a sleek new dashboard and ornate interior details. The 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan retains the iconic Pantheon grille, now illuminated for the first time. But the rectangular headlights gain a new L-shaped LED strip that runs down the outer edge of the fascia to make the SUV look as wide as possible. The bumper is heavily revised, with slanted air intakes that create a V shape, which Rolls-Royce says emulates the bow of a yacht. Around back, a subtle new character line ducks inward from the taillight toward the center of the wheels, and the rear bumper is restyled with a bolder look, decked out in a high-gloss black finish. This is accented by polished stainless steel around the exhaust and a brushed stainless steel protective plate. The Cullinan now rides on 7-spoke 23-inch wheels, each milled from a billet of aluminum. Rolls-Royce also cooked up a new paint finish called Crystal Over that uses a lacquer infused with glass particles to create a subtle shimmer reminiscent of fresh snow under morning light, the automaker said, applied here to Emperador truffle brown paint. Inside, the Cullinan now sports a glass panel stretching the full width of the dashboard, which houses both the digital gauge cluster and the center touchscreen. While the touchscreen in the outgoing model could be hidden behind an upholstered trim piece, the new screen is fixed in place and permanently visible. The display now runs Rolls' latest infotainment system, called Spirit, which was first seen in the electric Spectre. The dashboard also includes the illuminated fascia panel, which sits in front of the passenger and features Cullinan branding atop a skyscraper-inspired artwork that consists of 7,000 dots laser-etched onto a darkened piece of glass at different angles and dimensions to create a 3D look. Owners can commission their own illuminated fascia design, of course. There's also a new clock cabinet to the left of the touchscreen, which packs an analog timepiece and a lit stainless steel Spirit of Ecstasy figurine that mirrors the SUV's hood ornament. The rear passengers are even more spoiled than before. They can link up to 2 streaming devices to the rear screens, which now also run a unique interface for streaming and seating functions, including massage, heating, and cooling. Bluetooth headphones of any type can now be connected to the rear system, and a Wi-Fi hotspot allows for independent streaming on each screen. The Cullinan also comes fitted with an 18-speaker sound system. The cabin gains new materials, including gray-stained ash trim and a new rayon fabric crafted from bamboo that is called Duality Twill. The Cullinan also uses a new practice of creating artwork through perforations in the leather, with the SUV showing off a pattern inspired by the constantly changing shapes and shadows of the clouds at Rolls-Royce's Goodwood headquarters. This design is made up of 107,000 perforations. Black Badge is back. Don't worry, the Cullinan is still effortlessly motivated by the same twin-turbo 6.7-liter V12, and the more potent Black Badge model also returns, cranking out 592 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. The specs for the base Cullinan, if you can even call it that, are unchanged as well, producing 563 ponies and 627 pound-feet of torque. The 12-cylinder continues to be mated to a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. The Black Badge model also sees all of the exterior trim, including the Pantheon grille, window surrounds, and door handles, finished in, unsurprisingly, black. Black Badge buyers can also extend the body color to the lower bumper and side sill trim, a feature not offered on the standard Cullinan. Inside, the Black Badge keeps its carbon fiber trim pieces, and much of the other decoration is darkened to match the exterior look. There's no word on how much the new Rolls-Royce SUV will cost just yet, but the 2025 Cullinan will likely be more expensive than the 2024 model's $391,550 starting price. The refreshed Cullinan will be available to order this summer, with the first deliveries arriving by the end of the year.